It's your boy Cool Ass Kenny 84 back again with another video, man. Welcome back to the show. Listen, man, before we get into it, y'all already know this video is brought to you and sponsored by Lord Almighty. All praises to the Most High, man. Listen, man, I just want to jump on here real quick. This ain't gonna be that long or lengthy. I really ain't got a whole bunch of content to get right now, but I want to drop my 2 cents for all my truckers out there. All my truckers, man, I need y'all to pay attention right now. Rookie truckers, student truckers, vet truckers, all of y'all, man, pay attention right now because I'm finna drop some game and shed some light on this little situation right here, man. Like I told y'all before in another video, man, I switched up the gear a little bit. I know I usually be running Prime, but I jumped on this jbhunt because the Prime loads have been down for whatever reason. I don't know why they've been down. I don't know why all of a sudden last week there was hardly no loads on the board or whatever for Prime. So I had to, I jumped on this jbhunt because I've been off for like 2.5 weeks. Really 3 weeks, honestly. I really ain't been running like all of November and the beginning part of December. I haven't really ran, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Because the truck been down, and then other stuff was going on. You had the holidays, Thanksgiving, and then like I said, I went out of town last week or a couple weeks ago. Me and Jus IMO. Subscribe to Married Without Children. Go check out that video of us going to Atlanta if you haven't already. Be greatly appreciated. Also, I really haven't been running that much, so I was ready to get back in gear and get back in motion and start running again. But Prime didn't really have nothing moving, and or the prices was trash or whatever. The prices. Loads of the line haul's been trash anyway. Like all year, really, honestly, it's been trash. But at the same, hold on, y'all. Doggone thing going off. But anyway, man, I jumped on this jbhunt. Okay, so I took a Home Depot load from where the heck was that? Dallas, or I picked up in Ennis or whatever, and then brought it out here somewhere in I don't even know where I'm at. I'm somewhere in Georgia, right on the border of Florida. I forget the name of the city, but it don't matter. Anyway, so I dropped this load yesterday. Okay, cool. I was supposed to get another load. They sent a load talking about going from picking up somewhere out in Alabama, I think. Picking up somewhere in Alabama, going to Harrison, Arkansas. Now, at first, I didn't really think nothing about it because I have to be back home Thursday. I have a major doctor's appointment I need to make Thursday. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I gotta be there. Like it's about my health, and I gotta be there. Okay, so that it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And one thing for sure, it's hard getting home time when you in this truck and you do not have full control of how you move. Now, I got a lot to say in how I move. Don't get me wrong, I got a lot to say in how I move, but I do not have full control because at the end of the day, with jbhunt and this 360, they have load planners, they have dispatchers and all this other stuff that they find the loads for you. But then, they twisting your freaking arm at the same time, even being a contractor. So it's like, okay, well, we got this load, but it's not a good load. It's not a good run. And anybody that knows me, all my trucking buddies that I've talked to over the years, y'all watching this, y'all know, I do not do Arkansas like that. I have a big, and I talked about this in another video as well. I-40 runs straight across Arkansas. It's basically like an equator. It splits the top half and the bottom half, okay? because it's almost directly in the middle of the whole state, going east and west. So everything on above I-40, I do not mess with. Okay, and this is the reason why. Ozark Mountains. Okay, if you ever watched that show on Netflix, Ozark, yo, for one, the show is awesome. That's one of my favorite shows now on Netflix. But anyway, like the mountain range out there is not favorable for trucks. It's just not. I've been there. I've been through there a couple of times. It's just not. Now, when I got the load and they called and talked about the load, I wasn't thinking nothing about it. All I was thinking about, okay, cool, I got to be home Thursday, like, and delivered Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Dropped Wednesday. Plus, it was a live unload. I'm like, and I'm still like 400 miles away from the house. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that really ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that's gonna work because not legally, it ain't gonna work. Being that it's Monday and I gotta be home Thursday, but it don't drop till Wednesday type, and it's a appointment, live appointment. So it's not a drop and hook type situation. But I don't care about none of that. I went and researched and looked up because something just kept. I'm like, Harrison. I'm like, wait a minute, I done seen that before. I know I done seen that before. So I went and looked it up, right? Of course, it's right smack dab in the middle of the Ozarks. No can do. I don't do that. I'm sorry. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. For me, it's not worth it. Now I know there's gonna be some super truckers out there be like, man, I done been through it all. I'm saying, you just got it. Cool, man. That's your business. My business, I don't mess with it. It's too much. It's too complicated. Too much stuff to go through. There's too many things that can happen that can go wrong when driving through the Ozark. And then it was a paper load, like one of the heaviest freaking loads. Absolutely not. You want me to climb up hills? This truck really don't pull like, you know what I'm saying, like a brand new truck. It ain't that powerful. You want me to pull up all these hills, going around these curves, these blind curves. They don't have, there's parts of the Ozark that don't have no guardrails and all this other stuff, and it's really tight. Really tight. Like, I'm not going through that, man. No, I don't mess with nothing above I-40. So, with that being said, my people was, on the fence with me, like, or backing me, like, okay, they was talking, they was really wanting me to be home Wednesday. Like, they was trying to get me home Wednesday instead of, so that way I would, I'll be already there. I'm good to go when I gotta go do my appointment Thursday in the morning. Not be coming in on Thursday. But, anyway, like, it was going to bat for me, going to fence with me, all this stuff. But it just, apparently, the way that they operate and the way that their load planners or brokers or whatever operate, like, they didn't want to. We already notated this. We already told them this even before I took this run, that I got to be home Thursday. I mean, this time I have to be home. Like, it have to be. I can't push it back or reschedule or nothing like that. I got to be there this Thursday. I had to go last Thursday because I had been pushing off what I needed to do. So I had to go last Thursday because I was supposed to go months ago, and I didn't. I kept pushing it off because I was trying to, work. I needed to work. So I had to go. I had to go last Thursday. Whatever, the stuff that was going on, they needed me to come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, my eyes, well, the thing is, I gotta go to the eye doctor. My eyes was messing up. So they told me I needed to, do this, take some medicine and all this other stuff, and then come back and re-exam and all this other stuff all over. So I got to do that so I can get some new freaking context, because at the end of the day, I can't do my job if I can't see. So I got to be there. So I'm not playing around with that. You know what I'm saying? I can't do my job if I can't see properly. This is part of it. So I got to do that. And as much as it, I know I've been off. I know the truck ain't been running. A lot of it wasn't my fault. It was the truck was down. You know what I'm saying? Getting repairs and all that stuff. I went out of town. That was my fault. I mean, I'd already had planned that months out in advance anyway. I had to do that. I didn't know the truck was going to shut down around the same time I was going to leave and I had to go out of town. But, things happen like that. So it is what it is. But at the same time, it's like jbhunt, like, they're like pushing the load on us. Like, okay, we ain't got nothing else. You gotta take this load and nothing else. So I'm just gonna sit. Like, who you think you're talking to? Like, we ain't no rookies over here. Like, no. You don't tell me I gotta sit if I don't take that load, or they don't want to give us or try to look for another freaking load that goes back to Texas. When I know there's plenty of freaking runs from somewhere near here that can go back to freaking Texas, man. Texas is a large freaking hub for a lot of commodity and freight and stuff like that. You telling me ain't nothing going back to Texas that can get there Wednesday? Or even, you know what I'm saying, late Wednesday, early Thursday morning, whatever the case. Like, you telling me there's nothing? Or if not, you know, somewhere close, I'll just bobtail back. You know what I'm saying? Like, we independent over here. I just bobtail back if need be, just so I can make my appointment. And, like, you know what I'm saying, my people, they cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they know how severe and how important it is for me to get back. So they don't want to give us a load. So we like, okay, cool. Like, you know, my people's like, yo, go drop that trailer, and we're gonna jump on something else. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? So you can get you back home Wednesday. I'm like, yeah, that's gonna have to be the case, because, you know, where I'm at, it's legally it's a 2-day run. So we already at Monday, in the middle of Monday. I gotta be home Thursday. It's a 2-day run from right here back to Texas. So I'm not finna play around with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna play around with that. It's crazy to me. I mean, it's 4 days from now, but you know what I'm saying? It's a legit 2-day run. But the way it is, it's already midday Monday. I may not find nothing going back. You know what I'm saying? Right now, or get near. I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, and I don't want it to become to where, okay, now here it is Tuesday, so now I gotta get something because it's a 2-day run to get back. So that means I'm not gonna be there till Thursday if I don't get nothing today. So all this stuff right here, and this is the reason why I don't really like messing with jbhunt, because they're still a large corporate company, and they're gonna operate how they want to operate, and whoever don't fall in their line, they not, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. Now I don't know, other drivers experience may be different, they may love it, all this other stuff. This is my experience, this is what I've dealt with, you know what I'm saying, and it's been the same thing every time. Like, this is not my first rodeo with jbhunt. This has happened before the last time I was with jbhunt. Thing about Prime is relay. Relay means is I'm gonna go wherever, but then I'm gonna always come back to where I started. You feel me? So I ain't gotta worry about backhauls and getting what, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna go back to where I started, and I'm usually always starting in. I'm always starting in out of Dallas. So wherever I run, I know I'm coming right back. And wherever I go, they're gonna get me coming right back to end out the whole relay trip. So that's just how it is, and that's been, you know, pretty smooth. Like the loads haven't been favorable as far as the price and stuff. They've been up and down, mostly down and up. But I mean, at the same time, I mean, you may catch some good ones, but you really got to be on it and be ready to go. Like, there was 2 times where there was like some really good loads that popped up. I'm like, I'm already, I'm out of town, or I was already off and couldn't make that run and had stuff to do. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So, but I already know what time it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta sit down, you know what I'm saying? And I had enough time off, and did this, did that. It's time to get back to drive, you know what I'm saying? And get these numbers back up. So I'm cool with that. But this Thursday, I gotta be home. I'm sorry, I gotta be home. It is what it is. I gotta be home Thursday. And however that looks, I gotta be there. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts, because I'm not gonna get another chance or time to go get this stuff done, because the doctor, they booked up for the rest of the month. They booked up. They're actually squeezing me in. It's really not even an appointment. They're actually just squeezing me in because they know how important it is. So I'm being squeezed in, unscheduled, you know, or however you want to say say it, you know what I'm saying? So I can get this stuff done. So they booked up for the rest of the month. I can't really schedule an appointment to get this done, and I can't do my job and be out here and not knowing, you know what I'm saying? Like, if my eyes start messing up and all this other stuff, I can't drive. I can't do my job. So I got to be there. So it is what it is, man. But I just want to drop this little 2 cents about stuff I've been going through. Again, I'm gonna put out the disclaimer. I'm not bashing nobody. I'm not bashing the company. I'm just sharing my experiences. I'm sharing my experiences with what I've been going through with, you know, certain companies or entities or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? This is my experience. And again, I don't do Ozarks, man. I don't. And I know what they're doing. That's a rookie load. That's a rookie load, and that's a rookie move. We are not that over here. I know what that load is. A paper load going straight through the gut of one of the worst terrains that you could probably go through. In my opinion, I done been through every terrain out here. The Ozarks, for me, by far, is the worst. It's not a big mountain range. It's not a big, you know what I'm saying, like all of that. Well, it is a little bit, but it's not really like, you know, the Rockies or the Appalachians or Pacific Northwest and all that stuff. It's not like that. But in scale of how it is and how to drive through there, it's horrible, man, because it's not really favorable for trucks. It's just not. There's not enough room to make turns, and you know, you're going up and down, and you got to stop. Last time I went through there, man, I literally had to stop in the middle of the highway, or the road, on a blind curve, and extinguish my brakes, because my brakes were catching on fire. First time that had ever happened to me was in the Ozarks. And it's never happened again, because I ain't never went back. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that. So, safety first. Safety first and always. But anyway, man, I'm going to get up out of here. I got to go find a load, man. So it's your boy Cool Ass Kenny 84. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Got more stuff coming, man. I'm about to change gears up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know there's a trucker page, there's a trucker vlog. I am a trucker, all that. But I'm about to switch gears a little bit, man. I gotta change some things up. That's just how I am. I'm going to talk about that more later, but just stay tuned, man. As always, be blessed. I thank each and every last one of y'all for watching and rocking with the campaign, man. But I gotta get out of here and just go figure out what the heck I'm gonna do, man. Well, Cool Ass Kenny 84. I'll holler at y'all on the next one. Yeah.